Breaking into our newsroom tonight, the autopsies of the 4 University of Idaho students killed just days ago were completed within the last 2 hours.
I was shocked when I got a call for 4 homicides.
Yes. It's my job to determine the manner and mechanism of death. Well, the toxicology reports, right, they usually take 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes longer. But I don't think they're going to be relevant in the actual manner.
In homicide investigations, the analysis of toxicology plays a crucial role in determining the cause of death and identifying potential suspects.
I think it's really important that Idahoans understand that they have one of the best forensic science labs in the entire world right here in Idaho. And I think it's also important for them to understand that whether they're serving as a juror on an important case or whether it's a relative that has been accused of a crime or someone that they know, that the evidence that is presented in court is solid, that it's reliable and robust.
In today's video, we're going to take a look at the 2022 Idaho State Police Forensic Report. Stay tuned. This is going to be groundbreaking, guys.
All kinds of cases every day. So 90% of our work comes in from local police departments and from county law enforcement agencies. Those cases could be anything from a DNA case on a homicide or a sexual assault, or it could be
very busy. And I understand you won an award recently. Talk about that.
We did. We won the Foresight Maximus Award, which is an award that we partner with a university, West Virginia University, and they have evaluated us, looked at all of our business metrics, and they have named us one of the most efficient laboratory systems in the world, operating within 90% of peak efficiency. So we're very pleased with that, and Idahoans can be very pleased knowing that their crime lab is making the most efficient use of their tax dollars.
Autopsies of the 4 young victims have been completed with hopes of finding DNA evidence of their killer on their bodies. Latah County Coroner Kathy Mabbitt declared the victim's manner of death stabbing, likely from a large knife. She told us the case is one of the worst she's seen.
They were pretty involved in the community, so it feels very personal.
Xana had bruises on her arms, possibly from fighting off her attacker.
She's a tough kid. Whatever she wanted to do, she could do it.
Toxicology is the branch of forensic science that focuses on the study of poisons, drugs, and other substances in the human body. This process is instrumental in identifying the presence of toxic substances, their levels, and their potential contribution to a victim's death. This video will explore the toxicology process applied to a homicide victim, highlighting its significance, methods, and the role it plays in unraveling the circumstances surrounding the crime. Toxicology is significant in the following ways. It can help cause of death determination. It can establish the timeline. It can identify suspects, and it can provide evidence for prosecution. The process in homicide investigations involves a series of steps, from sample collection, the preservation and chain of custody, screening tests, confirmatory tests, interpretation, report preparation, and collaboration with other forensic disciplines. Before we get into the official Idaho State Police Forensic Services 2022 fiscal report, I want to state ahead of time, this is all hypothetical and speculation, but it is very interesting. The first part of the report we're going to look at is homicides by age and number of cases. And you can see there is 1 between the ages of 10 and 19, and 5 between the ages of 20 and 29. The next part of the report shows us the number of cases and how they were killed. You will see that there is 5 by stab or incised wound. The next is the decedent gender and manner of death. and you will see there are 6 female homicides and 31 male homicides. In figure 13 of the toxicology report is the toxicology summary for fatality accidents by category. We see the details of the remaining non-DUI charge adult cases broken down in this table. And if we scroll down to murder, attempted murder, we have a total of 4. And then the results of those toxicology reports are as follows. 1 was negative, 3 positive, 1 contained cannabinoids, 1 contained a CNSD drug, and 1 contained a narcotic analgesic. CNS stands for Central Nervous System, which includes the brain and spinal cord. CNS drugs are medications that affect the functioning of the central nervous system. They can be used to treat a variety of conditions related to the brain and spinal cord, including neurological and psychiatric disorders. Here are some examples of CNSD drugs: antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, benzos such as Valium, Ativan, and Xanax, non-benzos such as Ambien and Lunesta, stimulants used in ADHD, which could include Ritalin or Adderall, and analgesic drugs, including OxyContin, morphine, and codeine. As you can see, there is a wide variety of drugs that this could be. I am by no means saying that any of the Idaho 4 victims were on any kind of illegal drugs. However, as I said before, this toxicology report is very interesting, but also very confusing, because it could mean anything from oxy to an antihistamine. Based on what we've heard and seen from the victims in the case, I would have to say this is one of the less invasive drugs, but that's just my speculation.
Well, the toxicology reports, right, they usually take 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes longer. But they might, I don't think they're going to be relevant in the actual manner.
I know this information could be twisted, and some people might take it and make it look like the Idaho 4 victims were the users of drugs. That's not what I'm trying to imply at all. I think it's just interesting that this could be their toxicology reports, but as the coroner stated, it doesn't really matter because it isn't involved in the manner of death. It's just interesting and another piece to the case. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Let's keep this conversation going, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.